Welcome to UNI's private equity page. This is a brief introduction about why UNI is looking at private equity investment and what we hope to achieve in our campaign to fight for the protection of workers. We'll also take you through what you'll find here on this webpage. We hope you find it relevant and interesting and useful as a resource to contribute to our campaign. Private equity investment has become an interest to trade unions over the last couple of years. There are several forms of private equity investment. However, the form that is of most interest to UNI is the private equity buyout model. This model enables the investor to purchase an entire company and is then controlled completely by the private investor. Many significant multinational companies are now controlled by these investors, such as Alliance Boots in the UK, Deutsche Telekom and T-Mobile, and Bharti Infratel in India, to name a few. Millions of workers across the globe now work for private equity investors. The most important characteristic unique to the private equity buyout model is their use of a complex mathematical equation to load debt onto a company in order to generate higher than usual returns. The result is that it makes well-functioning companies particularly unstable, especially in times of financial crisis. UNI is concerned about the workers who depend on these jobs that these companies supply. Our goals are reflected on this webpage under the UNI Global Principles for Private Equity. UNI has been engaging with private equity worldwide to help them develop a labour perspective and understand workers' issues. The campaign continues, and in the current financial climate, we have serious concerns for the stability of private equity portfolio companies. UNI is working hard with other global unions, regulators and pension funds to engage with private equity on this looming disaster. We want you to be involved in our campaign on private equity accountability. This website has been set up with resources we have developed for the campaign to assist you. Here is what you'll find on our webpage. There is a link to major private equity firms, so you can see what companies are owned by the major buyout firms. Your company may be there, so please have a look. We have been conducting various research reports on alternative investments, and there is a handy, easy-to-read guide on private equity that you can find and have a quick overview of the industry. Look under Publications and Research. We have set up a private equity group among our affiliates to monitor and keep track of activity globally. This group meets yearly. If you are interested in being involved, follow the UNI Private Equity Group link. UNI has been looking into the issue of pension fund investment in private equity. We have allocated a section of this site to issues around pension funds and private equity. Many unions and interest groups are involved in this campaign. We have created a link here so you can access other groups who are involved in the campaign for private equity accountability. Last but not least, we release news items as often as we can on the happenings of private equity. You will find these stories updated regularly and posted in the centre of this page. We hope you find this page useful, and we look forward to working with you in making private equity accountable to workers and their families.